Yeah, good morning, students. How are you doing over there? I believe you are set for mathematics class. I've received some assignments and I said kudos to you guys. You guys are doing a great job out there. Don't be distracted this morning again. Be attentive with your writing materials and everything. Just follow me through this class. We are going to continue from where we stopped in the last class when we talked about trigonometry. Okay, let's remember ourselves. What is trigonometry? Trigonometry is the measurement of what? Of angles and lengths. So, in today's class, before we go to what we have for today, we are going to check the correction to the exercises that was given in the last class. Okay, we have to calculate the value of y in the figure below. This is the figure. Okay, is a right angle triangle with this side to be y and this is 17 centimeter with angle 50. That is the first one. The second one is you have a diagram like this. Also right angle. This is angle 30. This is x and 10 centimeters. Okay, we have to find the unknown side. Let's start with question 1. If you look at that, we have 50 degrees. Where the angle is facing is the opposite side, and we have the hypotenuse side and the adjacent side, and we have the angle. So what are we using? We are using cos 50 degrees equals adjacent side over hypotenuse side. Your hypotenuse is 17. So you cross multiply y equals cos 50 degrees multiplied by 17 centimeters. And which will give us y. So what is cos 50? Press your calculator. Cos 50 multiplied by 17. That is 10.92. 10.93. Yes, 3 centimeters. What you have is 10.923927. So approximately 10.93. That is to 2 decimal places. Now, question 2, we have to find x. So where the angle is facing is the opposite side and we have the hypotenuse. That is sine 30 degrees equals opposite, which is x, over hypotenuse, which is 10. That is x equals sine 30 degrees multiplied by 10 centimeters. That is x equals sine 30 degrees should give us 0.5. 0.5 multiplied by 10, that should be 5 centimeters. So that is that. Now, what do we have for today? Our lesson objective is, at the end of this lesson, you must be able to use 4 figure tables. So if you have 4 figure tables there, just go and pick it up. And if you don't have, open to page 269 to 270 in your mathematics textbook. You will see your sine table and the cosine table there. So that is the first thing we want to look at. Solve practical problems using sine and cosine of angles. Then solve right angle triangle using Pythagoras rule and the 3 trigonometrical ratios, which are sine, cosine, and what? Tangents. Now, before we proceed, we need to look at this example. I brought this out so that you can understand something. Say the village is 8 kilometers on a bearing of 40 degrees from a point O. Let's say this is a point. This is the point O. Then this is the village. to this point, then this is 40 degrees. Now, to another village V. This is V. So we have this diagram. Let's say this one is to P. So from here to here is 8 kilometers. So what are we looking for? We are looking for calculate how far the village is north of O. Where is north? This is north. The north of O. We have the cardinal point north, south, west, and east. So the north of O is this side. So that means we are looking for OP, side OP. Side OP. And I told you that where the angle is facing is the opposite side. So you have your opposite side, and this OP will be the adjacent side, and you have your hypotenuse side. So what will you use? You use cos. That is cos 40 degrees, which is adjacent. OP will be your adjacent OP over hypotenuse 8 kilometers. So once you do this, you cross multiply. That is OP. That means cos 40 multiplied by 8. Press cos 40 multiplied by 8. That is 6.1. 6.1. I have 128. That will be 13 kilometers. Now, note something. Yes, this is very, very important. Note that if the unknown side is opposite the given angle, use the sign of the angle. What does that mean? If the unknown side is opposite the given angle, let's say for instance, this is the unknown side, x, and this is the angle. So it's opposite the given angle. You are going to use what? Sine. But if the unknown side is adjacent to the given angle, this is the given angle. Okay, this is the given angle here. Then it's adjacent. That is, this is the unknown here. So this is adjacent. So you are going to use cos. Use cos. That is the cosine of angle. Let's further with this example. A ladder 5 centimeters long leans against a wall. This is your ladder. Okay, let's say this is the wall. This is the wall. Then the ladder is leaning on the wall. This is the ground floor. Okay. So the ladder is 5 centimeters long, leans on the wall, and it makes an angle with the horizontal ground. This is the horizontal ground, which is 60. Calculate how far the ladder reaches. That is, you have to calculate this side. So let's start. Let's just label it. Let's label this A, B, and C. So that means you are looking for side BA or side AB. Side BA. So since the angle is opposite the unknown, you are going to use sine. That is sine 60. Sine 60 equals opposite, which is AB, that is the unknown, over 5 centimeters. So that means AB equals, you cross multiply, that is sine 60 degrees multiplied by 5 centimeters, which gives you AB equals sine 60 multiplied by 5 centimeters, sine 60 multiplied by 5, that is 4.33 centimeters. That is to 2 decimal places. Okay, now let's look at what we have using sine and cosine tables. So as I've mentioned earlier, that if you don't have your 4-figure table, you can use your mathematics textbook. You just turn to the page 269 and 270. On 269, that is where you have your sine table, And on 270, you have your cosine table. Now, note, I want you to note this, that in the sine table, as angles increases from 0 to 90, their sine increases from 0 to 1. Is that true? Sine 90 is 1. Sine 0 is what? 0. If as you increase the angle, the sine value also increases. But it is not the same thing in the case of cosine. In cosine, as the angle increases, the cosine values decreases from 1 to 0. So if you pick cos 90, cos 90 will give you 0. And that is the highest angle that you have, 90. But if you pick cos 0 will give you 1. So as you increase the angle, the value of cosine decreases from 1 to 0. Now let's look at this example. We have to find, using tables, the value of the following. We want to look for sine 56. Let me just write it out here. Question 1. So you go and check your table using your sine table. When you use your sine table, what is sine 56? What is sine 56? That means you go and check 56 under 0. I have 0.8290. This is to 4 decimal places. 4 decimal places. Then the next one, sine 80. You check 80 under 0. I have 0.9848. I will leave cos 41 for you. Just check 41 under 0. Then I will explain question 4. Then I will leave question 5 for you to do. Okay? For question 4, you will check, you go to your cos table. Then you check 80 under 8. Check 80 under 8. That is cos 80.8. That is 80 under 8. And you are going to see it 0.15. Okay. Let's just say 0.16. 0.1600. This is 6. This is 6. Okay. Now do sine 45.62. That will be 45 under 6 difference 2. So once you are having the difference, you will add it. You will add it. Let me just do that one for you. 45 under 6. 45 under 6 difference 2. 45 under 6 is 0.7145. And the difference is 2. 2 under 2, we have 2. That means 0.7145 plus 2. That will be 0.7147. 0.7147. So do question 3 on your own. Then let's continue. We want to use tables to find the angle whose sine is 2 over 7. What are we looking for here? We are looking for the angle. The ones that we did was to find the value, but here we are looking for the angle. So we have sine of that angle to be 2 over 7, cosine to be 0.4478, sine to be 0.6492, then 0.5682, then 0.2614. Okay, let's start with the first one, which is 2 over 7. The first thing you do is you let the angle be B, to be unknown. You don't know. So that means sine B will be 2 over 7. So express 2 over 7 as a decimal fraction and you correct to 2 decimal place. Okay, let's do that. 2 over 7. What is 2 over 7? 2 over 7 is 0.2571428. So to 4 decimal places, that will be 0.2857. So you now go to your table, your sine table, and you will check under which entry do you have 0.2857. So you go and check it. It is under 16. 16 under 6, you have 2857. So that will be 16 plus 0.6. So under means 0. So that means you add it. That will be 16.6. So that is the angle. Now again, you are looking for where the entry under cosine. Now this is cosine. So don't do that mistake. You go to where you can see 0.4478. You check 0.4478. 0.4478. Under your cosine, you trace it. It is 63. 63. Under what? Is it under 0? Is it under 1? But it is under 4. So that will be 63.4. Okay. Now, the next one, you are looking for 0.6492. What do? Go and check where you can get 0.6492 under your sine table. Under your sine table, go open it before you there. Open it and check where you can get 0.6492. If you can't get 0.6492, you get something that is closer. And once we check, we see that 0.6481 is closer to 0.692. So you now go and check, is 0.6481 is under what? That is under 40. It's opposite to 40 and under 0.4. So that means you have 40.4. So you are going to keep that 40.4 to yourself. Then you will now subtract. What is the difference between 0.6494, 0.6492 and 0.6481? The difference is 0.0011. So you now go and check 11 under the difference column. You check under the difference column of 40. Just go and check under the difference column of 40 for your sign. Under the difference column of 40, you check. The difference column is the one that is both that you see numbers 1, 2, 3, this and that. So you check under which number do you have 11. Under which number? It is under 8. So that is 0.08. 0.08. So that means 40.40 plus 0.08. That will give you 40.48, which is the angle. Let me have a recap of this. You were unable to find 0.6492 on the table, but you were able to see something that is closer, because after 0.6481, the next one is higher than 0.6492. So you can't pick that one. So you pick the one that is closer. So once you do that, you locate it under 40.4. Then you now find the difference between what you have and what you've located, and that is 11. So you now go and check the difference. Which one do you have 11 under which number, which is 0.08. Now, let's look at this again. This is, let me explain this. If it is cosine, you will add, because for your cosine, as you increase the angle, the number increases from 0 to what? To 1. But for sine, as you increase the angle, the number increases from 0 to 1. But for cosine, as you increase the angle, the number decreases from 1 to 0. So take note of that. Now let's look at this. Let the angle be x, and this and that. We have cos x equals 0.5682. Now you now go and trace. Do you have, under your cosine, do you have any entries of 0.5682? No, but we have something that is closer, which is 0.5678. Under what? It is under 55.4. That is 55 under 4. That is where we have 0.5678. So that is 55.4 degrees. Now, you now take the difference between 0.5682 and 0.5678. What is the difference? The difference is just 4. So you now go to your difference column and go and check on your cosine where do you have 4? Still under that 55.4. So you just go and check where can you get 4. Once you are able to locate it, and we have it under 3. Once I locate it, it is under 3. And we know that for cosine, as the angles increases, the cosine value decreases. So you are going to subtract 55.4 minus 0.03. So that's how we got 55.37 degrees. I believe you understand what I just explained now. Once you see it, 55 under 4 means 55 plus 0.4. Now, under the difference column, it is 0.03. I'll be 0.0 anything. That is that. Okay? Hope you're not confused. So, that is just the difference between the sine and the cosine. The sine you add, but the cosine you subtract. Now, the last but not the least, we have cos P equals, because P is the angle, we don't know the angle is unknown, 0.2614. 0.2614. Okay? We couldn't find 0.2614 on the cosine table inside the entries, but we're able to locate 0.2605, and it is opposite to 74. 74 under 0.9. So that will be 74.9. Now, you now take the difference between 0.2614 and 0.2605. What is the difference? The difference is 9. So you now go to your difference column, still under 74. Go to your difference column and look, where do you have 9? Do you have 9? No. But we have 8 and 10. But we know that in between 8 and 10, we have 9. So in that case, what you are going to do is you just pick the highest value between the two. So between 8 and 10, which one is the highest? Sorry, which one is higher? 10 is higher. So you now go and trace 10 under which difference value, which is 6. That is 7.90 minus 0.06. So that will give you 74.84 degrees. I believe you understand what I just explained now. Better still, since I'm not teaching you how to use calculator or anything, and I will not advise that for now, so stick with the use of the table, go through it over and over again, look at what I explained is very, very explanatory. Just follow it. And if you have any question as touching this, you can you can communicate with me via the email address on the first screen. Now, these are the exercises that I have for you. You use your table to find the values of the angles. The angles 0.5878, 0.4067, 7/9, 3/8. Then the latter part of it is a diagonal of a square is 20 centimeters long. How long is each side? So till I come your way in the next class, you can go through these textbooks for your further readings, make researches, solve questions, solve problems, and practice makes perfection. So if you're having any challenges in whatsoever, just communicate with me via the email address, which is tope.ilesomi@greenland.org. Thank you very much for your time. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye for now.